Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk to you about the upcoming new moon coming up on 1st of November. So November is an interesting month. I've been talking about this in one of my previous videos where I got this symbol of a hummingbird. And we've been talking about the energy and all of that. But when it comes to this new moon and having a new moon on the first day of the first month, it means that cycles are completely aligned. I've been talking about the completion of a cycle in that video. Like, we're in a completion of a 7-year cycle right now, and I've noticed it in many people. Like, some people are returning back to where they've been 7 years ago. Some people are returning back to certain emotional patterns they've been 7 years ago. Some people are returning back to certain projects they've been working on 7 years ago, but they're taking them to a whole new level, or they're finding greater significance in these things, or whatever it is. So this new moon is very, very interesting, and what's interesting about it as well, as we're in Scorpio season, new moon is in Scorpio as well. So there's quite a potency, emotional potency, and energy of renewal. There's a strong energy of renewal present right now, and this energy is all about flow of change. We see it happening in the world. I want to remind you once again, don't be so poisoned by what's happening with politics and upcoming selection, all of that. Don't be so poisoned because of that, because the solution is always you. And while everything you wish to see in your world right now, you can make it, you can create it. So one thing I've seen, and I will actually, just today I will start working on that new painting. As many of you know, I'm an artist, I'm an intuitive artist. I was always an intuitive empath, and the reason I've started painting was that I've started seeing pictures in my mind's eye in meditations, or sometimes just on daily walks, or I was doing a workout and I've seen a picture in my mind's eye, and that's why I wanted to learn to paint, so I could bring these pictures out, these visions out into the world to inspire you. And that's what I'm doing. All my paintings have been created this way. And you know what was the picture I've seen when I've started thinking about making a video about this new moon? I've seen a Shaolin master with a dragon. That's what I've seen, and that is a painting. I will start working on it today. I'm excited to share it with you. I can see it clearly and I can't wait to paint it. So that's the reason why I'm sharing today with you a painting of a dragon. It's called The Dragon, and you can find prints of it on our store AttractPassion.com. If you want to get some of the spirit of a dragon into your home. It's a spirit of self-mastery, and it's a reminder that the energy of renewal that's flowing right now, it's very fluid, very strong, potent energy that's present right now, is encouraging you to really move with it. Know that so much is changing right now, and don't hold on to the past anymore. Don't hold on to the old stories. Don't hold on to old beliefs. Don't hold on to old lifestyle. Don't hold on to how you used to live. No, it's a refreshment that's present, and anything that can refresh your life can be useful right now. Anything that can bring some of new excitement, some of new joy, new creativity, new stability, whatever, is very welcome right now. So notice where you're still holding on to the past, or holding on to the idea, look, it's not working, look around me, I don't see results, it's not working. Let go of this old attitude. You see, it firstly starts within, then it gets reflected outside. So the message is to embrace the transformation. And here's something I wrote down today, and I want to read it to you. A wave of renewal is unfolding within you, and when I write these messages, I just flow with them. It's like writing with the flow. It just comes through me. So let's see how much of it will resonate with you. A wave of renewal is unfolding within you. If you felt unseen or misunderstood, trust that this old energy is now dissolving, making way for clarity and authenticity. You've been shedding layers, those old stories and self-imposed limits, and breaking free from the past restrictions that held you back. Your dedication to growth and transformation is not only changing you, but is ready to be mirrored in the world around you. If there's been recent confusion or disconnect with someone you care about, this is a moment for healing and understanding, as they're likely to see you more clearly now. Embrace this time as one of rebirth, abundance, and deep connection. Let yourself emerge renewed, seen, and celebrated. So I feel this is something very powerful for many people because, well, this year was quite a journey, right? And November, as we've been talking in this video about November, it's about bringing back some new joy, bringing back some new adventure that maybe you haven't done until now. But this new moon in Scorpio is all about really completely now letting go of these old stories, beliefs, emotions, whatever. It's very supportive for manifestation. So if you're using any practices for manifestation, something I've started doing yesterday is I've been doing this 21-21 challenge for many years, and everything I've written down in this manifests. For me, everything manifests. It's not that it will work for you, but if it resonates with you, give it a try and work with it. It's not that it manifests immediately. Sometimes after 5 years I see it manifests. Sometimes after 3 years I see it manifests. And the way it works is that I have a very special notebook just for 21-21 challenge. And the point is that you find a sentence. It's like an affirmation, but it's not an affirmation. It's like a sentence. When I was working on money around 6 years ago, I wrote down a sentence: I have more money than I can spend. Not because it sounds beautiful, but because it gave me a sense that I am free. It gave me a sense of freedom. So don't use a sentence that I've used. Find the one that will actually awaken within you what you want to manifest. It's not about money. It's not about a house. It's not about a car. It's about your inner state. A state of freedom, a state of joy, a state of liberation, whatever you want to manifest in your life. Find a sentence that will explain it, and don't look for it on the internet. Find it within. Be in contact with yourself to such a degree that you can actually download the word that's best for you, or just find it within you, you know? And then write it down for 21 sentences and do it for 21 days. It's just, you know, I have a belief that that's how I install a new belief in my mind, and doesn't matter what's the reality behind it. For me, it works, and it gives me a sense of discipline to, you know, keep writing it every single day in the morning. As soon as I wake up, the first thing I do is I grab this notebook and I write 21 sentences. That's what I'm doing on and off. It's right now I've started again with something new because I like to play with my reality. I like to, you know, experiment to manifest some new things. So give it a try. Right now, this new energy that's coming with this new moon is supporting this process so much. So give it a try, or if you're using any other method for manifestation, start doing it right now. Be disciplined and work on it for at least 21 days to 30 days, or you can say to the full moon that will come up after this new moon. So new moon is a beginning of a new cycle, which means a new energy comes in, and this new energy then supports the whole cycle. So there's an energy of renewal, which means that what you've been working on this year, especially the transformation, the healing, the inner journey you've been on, whatever it was for you, right now you're emerging more than ever before as a fresh new version of you. That's why so many things from the past are not resonating with you anymore. There's so many things you're now letting go. Also, so many people you're not now letting go. There's so much stuff you don't tolerate anymore. There's so much is going on that you're just releasing. It's because you're now ready to embrace who you are becoming, and it's a beautiful thing. So allow this time to really embrace yourself as who you are becoming. I think the reason I've seen this Shaolin master with a dragon, because dragon in ancient alchemical symbolism represents our emotional spirit. You see, our emotions can destroy us, or they can become the greatest force within us to create reality when you learn to master yourself. And that's why there was this master, this fighter, you can see these Shaolin masters as people who've truly mastered their minds, their bodies, as their physique, their strength, their abilities, ability to fight, ability to protect, ability to be fluid, to be like water, right? To move like water, to move with flow, to know when to move, to know when to stop, to know when to rest, to know when to take action. All of this. And to be capable to adapt to anything. These are the things you're mastering right now, adapting to anything. Like something bad happens and you're like, okay, it means I just need to go somewhere else. And you talk with someone and that person is mean to you and you're like calm and you just know what to say. And then something you didn't expect happens and you accept it and you just move on. And you just keep following that aim, keep following that vision, as each master has a vision of who he is, who he's becoming. And you are now mastering yourself like that in your daily life. And that's what I see with this. And emotions are such a powerful force that moves, through us. When our story of ourselves and of our lives is distorted due to bad meaning we give to life, or due to lack of understanding of what's happening, or lack of understanding of our own power, then we easily fall into these negative emotions where we start protecting ourselves, we start fighting with the world, we start blaming others, we start judging things. And we need to heal these old wounds and recognize we're not victims here. We just need to upgrade our story, right? We need to renew ourselves with new knowledge. And sometimes it's not just what we learn, it's also what we become aware when we are within ourselves, when we spend some time alone and we recognize who we truly are. So everything you've discovered within you until now is now becoming more clear to you. Now you're mastering yourself. And this is something that comes with this new moon, this awareness of this new you and new energy, and everything that you feel that is about to happen, you kinda know that it's time. Time is coming, your trust is getting stronger, and you just know that you're on the right path, even if reality is still not reflecting it to you. You're just mastering yourself. So one great thing that is very important during this time is letting go of limiting beliefs. Noticing when, you get triggered by things, especially when maybe you don't see results, or when people you love don't understand you or don't see you for who you are. You need to notice what's the belief behind this that triggers these emotions. And surrender it, let it go. You don't know everything, and allow yourself to know. And sometimes to allow yourself to know, you need to be open, right? Be open-minded. See what life is teaching you right now. See, maybe it's just to be more patient. Maybe it's just to be more open-minded. Maybe it's just to be more open-hearted and have more love for yourself. See what life is teaching you right now, but know that you are on the right path. Know that what you're doing will bloom eventually. So, very important thing. And I want you to honor your emotions. You see, that dragon that I'm sharing with you today in the painting, it has a very profound story, because the lower rock symbolizes our unshaped character that is about to get shaped as we're moving through life and learning about ourselves and healing our wounds and structuring our skills and habits and building a life that is really valuable to us. That's how we are shaping this rock, right? If we don't shape it, it becomes our shadow. It's something that is keep chasing us, but we don't know why. So once we start knowing ourselves better, to know thyself, right, means you start to know everything about yourself. You know your good qualities, you know your bad qualities, you know your talents, and you know what you suck at, right? And that's how you start shaping yourself, by doing more of what you're good at, but also taking care of what you're not so good at, or maybe letting go of what you don't want to do at all. And, managing yourself. It all comes to self-awareness, to notice what you value, what you don't value, what skills you want to master, and what you don't want to do. That's how you shape this lower rock. And then there's the upper pyramid, which seems perfectly well structured. It's a potential of yours. It's the aim, it's the divine you, divine masculine, divine feminine, the perfect balance of you. It's what you aim towards. It's who you become if you follow your heart. And that's why there's a rose inside of that upper pyramid that has roots in the lower pyramid. It's a perfect balance, right? If you nurture your soul, your character, you will eventually become that top perfectly shaped pyramid. And it only happens when you master the dragon, right? The emotional spirit of yours. It only happens when you master the dragon. And to master the dragon means to flow with it, not to be its prey, not to, to slay it like in some ancient stories, but to flow with it, to be fluid like a water, to know when to fight, to know when to rest, to know when to be strong, to know when to be soft. All of that. Be fluid. Know when to express your anger and know when to love. All of that comes to fluidity. It's not, nothing is bad, no emotion is bad. But if you've been holding on anger because you want to be positive, it means that anger will eat you alive. You need to learn to express everything. That's why we have martial arts. That's why we have gyms where you go and punch the bag and lift some weights, to put it out, to bring it out, bring any energy that is eating you from within out. Express it. Put it out. And you will see that there was an animal within you that needed to be freed. You see, you are so much more. Stop just trying to be an ideal of a story you've heard. Find out who you are. And once you find it out, you will recognize that there's so much you want to discover. There's so much you want to do. And that's why I believe this new moon is connected with manifesting abundance so much. It's not a coincidence. It's on 111, 1st of November, 111. Number 1, it's a symbol of the sun. It's a symbol of life. It's a manifestation of a potential. 0 means infinite. 1 is when you bring something out of infinity and it manifests. When we have 111, number 11 is a master manifester. A person with a number 11 has mastered the art of manifestation, the art of reality creation, the art of following the vision to such a degree that it manifests, building a life of your dreams. When we have 111, we have an energy that supports manifestation, which means ideas may find you that will support the life you want to live. ideas for abundance, how to make more abundance in your life, and noticing abundance already around you, noticing ideas, noticing thoughts that may find you that could increase your finances, your freedom, or anything you feel you're lacking right now. Know that lack is coming out of being stuck in an old story. An old story then is making you behave in an old way, old habitual way. It's all a habit. Being in lack is being in a habit of lack. And in order to break it, you need to catch an idea that has a potential to free you. And then you need to work on this idea to such a degree that you master it, that you bring it here. If you will not bring it here, someone else will, because all great ideas are present because they hold a potential for change, and if you don't use it, someone else will. That's why they exist. And when they find you, well, grab them. It's all that may happen around the time of this new moon. It's 3 days before, 3 days after, so it's already present. Notice what is finding you, and yeah, grab it with both of your hands. It's time to manifest abundance. So yeah, work on it. Notice what is finding you, but don't be impulsive. Master the dragon. You see, people are being impulsive with ideas, thoughts, because they're not grounded. So their dragon is like a child, constantly jumping around. Master yourself, my friend. Be grounded. Know your goals, know your vision, follow it, and be in tune with ideas, thoughts that are finding you, and have a critical awareness, like what are the highest quality thoughts. Have a critical awareness around them, because not all ideas are good ideas, but when you observe them, you recognize which one can be the best for you. I know that because when I'm working on abundance, for example, in my life, I receive so many ideas what I could do, but I know each idea may take a lot of time, so I only grab the ones that are aligned with my values, that are aligned with my work. And you see, opportunities are almost infinite, but the question is which one are truly worthy of your time. So yeah, pay attention to them. This is a very rich time right now, because it supports transformation, it supports change. So open up to it, my friends. I will leave you here. I hope you found great value in today's message. Let me know your thoughts about what dragon represents to you. And yeah, maybe share your favorite manifestation method that works for you to inspire others in the community. My friends, I will leave you here. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. And thanks to everyone for choosing to support my art in our store, AttractPassion.com, or Etsy store, AttractPassion, where you can find all of my art, prints of my painting on a very high quality canvas. We're collaborating with an incredible company here in Slovenia that are making prints for us with an incredible passion. So they are incredible, and you can find them in different sizes, very vivid colors. They're very beautiful. Also, you can find some of my original paintings, so check it out. And also thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community for more exclusive content. To anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm also offering coaching. You can find it on the link in the description of this video. So, till next time, one love.